Okay, now we arrive at the last type of quantifier statement that we're going to look at, and these are none statements. So an example here is no nocturnal bats are frugivores. And none statements just tell you that there's no overlap between two categories. So no X or Y. Say we had 100 X, it would be telling you that exactly 0 of those are Y, if you were to say no X or Y. So pretty straightforward. It's the polar opposite, not logical opposite, the polar opposite of an all statement. So if we visualize this rule here, and this is nocturnal bats, we see that there's absolutely no overlap between that and the conceptual category frugivores over here. Diagramming these is really simple because in the same way a not all statement could be turned into a some statement, none statements can be just turned into the sort of universal quantifier that we're very used to working with. And you can, of course, diagram a universal quantifier as a conditional, right? So nocturnal bats, then not frugivores. Very straightforward. And then, of course, any and all inference rules that you've learned can apply to this. It's just a conditional statement that you're now incredibly used to working with. So for that reason, we can keep this lesson kind of short. Just make sure you read the text where we go over this stuff and it will reinforce it in your brain, and you'll be ready to move on.